Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, space wizards, plastic spacemen, and rebel princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and
Trent Hoffman
and this is Big T,
and Little T.
a Star Wars podcast.
Podcast.
Welcome to episode what? 3?
I said 30.
30? It's episode 25.
Wow.
That's crazy. Today we're talking about we're watching Recruit Part 2 on Disney Plus from Star Wars Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Joining me today is my little buddy, Mr. Trent
Hoffman.
Oh, there
Hi.
Hi. Ellie is not with us tonight. Well, she's here, but she's just not with us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are. Oh, how was your week, man? What's going on? We had Memorial Day week, right?
Yeah, then we play a lot of Ninjago.
Play some Lego Ninjago.
Yeah, then we had a street game.
The street game. So we're playing Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, Rage 4.
And I was trying to explain to Trent that this is like an old school beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
And this is what I used to play at the arcade and spend lots and lots of quarters, and we didn't have to spend any quarters. We just had to bust our thumbs up to.
Then you had to go to the hospital.
You got right for carpal tunnel or something. Yeah. I can't feel my fingers, right?
I need to play some more.
That's right. So we played a lot of that this weekend as well. We ran through the sprinkler.
Yeah.
We had a tornado.
No, we didn't.
Well, it was scary. It was like all of a sudden it got dark.
Yeah.
And
I screamed because I got a little nervous.
yeah, we got a little nervous. Got real dark and everything. So, but yeah, it was.
It was fun.
It was
I'm
fun,
not
right?
a scaredy cat.
Oh no! It was, sometimes it happens. You have to, be careful. So we had a big kind of storm kind of roll through, but no tornado and no casualties or anything like that. But we had a big storm. And what else happened? Your brother came over.
Yeah, my brother. Yay!
We had a good time with your brother.
And Jonah's girlfriend come over. Her
Uh-huh.
name is Katya.
Uh-huh.
Or her nickname is Cat. If you didn't hear what I said, her first name is Katya.
Yeah, exactly. So we had fun there. We had a good
Yes.
time. What did we do?
I forget.
We forget. We just had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. I wrestled with Katya. I wrestled with JoJo first, then Katya.
Oh my gosh.
I miss that day now.
That was, we did, we just had fun, hung out.
Yeah.
Then we drove him back to the city, which was fun, going to the city.
Yeah, then like a couple days later after that, like before all of that, he come over like on, I forget.
Oh, the other day. Yeah. And they were doing yard work, right? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the different one. Remember when they come over?
Uh-huh.
And you went downstairs from working?
Uh-huh. Oh, right.
Yes.
Right. They came down for fishing and then,
Yes.
yes, I understand. Yeah. Okay, now I get it. So, we had a good time there. That was awesome.
Yep.
Did sprinkler. That was fun. We had it was a good run. It was a good run.
I think I heard Mom scream.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure everything is okay.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Charlie, I know what happened.
What else happened?
Charlie's outside. He's running in the dirt, and he's all his pleasure money. And there's other dogs.
Oh yeah.
2 dogs, Marlo and Bella.
Okay.
And they're playing. And Mom just yelled and getting Charlie back in.
Okay, I got it. Whew, that was close.
Let's go on to our main topic.
Let's do it. All right, we're talking about Star Wars Resistance, the recruits. So this is kind of a two-parter. So Kaz, we're back with Kaz, and he's talking to Niku, and he's got to get a ship.
Yes.
And what is that ship?
No, we have to. It's all about when. It's one in when they're in that little hall there. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Yep,
in
the
hall,
hallway.
they're talking.
Yep. Uh huh.
And he says.
And they go finish watching a race that's happening.
Yeah, and like the little alien said, like, I believe you.
Yeah, that's Nico. He's funny.
Yeah, he's weird.
He's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a Rhodidian hype phazon who's flying the green ace.
Yes, and he won.
He won. Yeah, he's the fastest ship.
He has the fastest, not fastest Podameron.
Yeah. So again.
Yeah, I think so, or not.
He's saying we kind of peek into Anzi's bar, and the chances of Kaz of winning is 387 to 1.
Million credits?
No, it means like he has a 387th chance of winning. It's not very high. Not very high at all. It's not looking good for Kaz. Yeah. So Jaeger kind of takes him on his wing and says, hey, we got a ship. Him and Niku are talking to him, and they call it the Fireball. Why do they call it a Fireball?
Because it crashed 4 times.
Yes. I think he says it frequently crashes on fire, adds it only explodes when accelerates, shifts, steers, or lands.
Yeah. And like how many times has it crashed? 3.
3.
4.
4. What would you if
that
you
was Nico.
Okay.
He said 3 and who's the other guy?
Nico and Jaeger were the two guys. Yeah.
Jaeger said 4 times.
Yeah. What
We forgot to tell you, me and Dad are doing our podcast in my bedroom.
In your bedroom, yeah.
Yeah, this is my bedroom.
This is your
not
bedroom.
his bedroom.
Yeah.
It's my boss.
That's
now.
right. Yeah.
I'm the boss of my bedroom.
Yeah, we're doing podcasting in a bedroom, man. That's what we're doing here. If you had a starship, like if you had a fighter, what would you call it in Star Wars? What would you call it?
The XB-160?
The XB-160.
I don't know.
What about like the?
If I had a team, I would call the Bad Batch.
That's nice. What about like the Bubbles Express or something?
No, that's my nickname. When I was a baby, I blew bubbles when I was sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have said that.
That's okay. Now they know a little bit more, right? So they say, "Hey, let's go down." We see the fireball. It kind of looks like an X-wing.
No, it's like a bomber,
A bomber? A Y-wing?
No.
Like a bomber. It's kind of like there's another one called a Z-95 Headhunter, which is a single wing or double wing plane, not quadruple wing plane like the X-wing. But it kind of looks like that. Kind of cool looking. Yeah. But it needs some help, man.
Yeah, it needs help.
So before that, we meet Kaz picks. What is she? He picks somebody to.
Oh yeah, it's the girl.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
Tora Doza. And the one thing we find about Tora Doza is that
crazy.
She's crazy? Well, she's the daughter of the person that runs.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the whole thing.
Oh.
Remember Nico said who went to the big went to the what's it called? The tower?
The tower, yeah, there's like you can live in the tower, yeah.
Yeah, it's like better food. The carpet's not that dusty.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. I think so. Yeah, exactly. So we meet.
If Niku said there's better beds, like it's so soft.
Yeah, and cleaner stuff and all that stuff. But we do meet another character, Tam, Rivora, who's the mechanic, and Jaeger says, well, she said, hey, you promised me the ship if I fix it up, but Jaeger's like, hey, he's on a special mission with Poe, and we need him to, face this or whatever, get in this race. Tordoza's the one she picked. We meet Bucket. That was kind of a cool little droid.
Yeah, Bucket.
Yeah, he's kind of like a
155 years old.
yeah. He's kind
I
of
was
old.
about to say 100.
That's okay. So then we get a whole list of parts. There's so many parts that he needs. We get to they fetches it from I think they're called Orica and Flix, and they're saying, hey, I don't have any credits, blah blah blah. Nico's like, hey, man, we're good friends, and he's like, go get me a Gorg.
Yeah, those are not like.
What and a juicy Gorg for lunch. And remember, we were reading that
yeah.
monster book.
Yeah.
We were reading that monster book this week, actually, and I'm like, I don't remember. I even told you, I said it was like because it was like I think it was like Porix was first, and then a Gorg. I'm like, we haven't seen a Gorg yet, and we got to see it this week.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's so funny.
They're called the rats of the sea.
Rats of the sea.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
That Nico said you can call them the rats of the sea.
Rats of the sea.
Yeah, I think we missed a lot of parts.
We did. Okay.
Yeah. Remember when they're going to the ship?
And who's selling the Gorgs?
Wait. No, wait. Go
Okay.
back.
Okay. Go back.
Go back to the fixing part.
Okay.
Remember when he like the driver comes in? She's like, "Good luck."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I hope you don't die." And she's cuckoo.
Yeah.
She's smiling.
Yeah.
She is so crazy and
Crazy.
she's so cuckoo.
Right. So they get the whole list of the parts.
Yeah.
They go down and then Flix and Orca or whatever. I don't know what Orca is. They're like.
Pig. Let's look it up now. Let's look it up.
I don't know, man.
Come on, let's look it up and see.
I can't do that fast, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So but they basically ask for a juicy Gorg.
Yeah.
They go get it, and he runs into the dude. The Kletunian. Remember, we got all hung up. Dad was getting all hung up on those species, but that's a Kletunian who's also in Jabba's palace, and he's the one that he bullseyed last week, right?
Yeah.
So what is the deal he made? Do you remember what deal he made with Kletunian?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "I'll put your logo on."
There you go. So who would have wanted to have a Gorg on the Fireball? I think that would be pretty cool.
No, not a Gorg.
Yeah, the logo, the Gorg.
Oh.
He had on the shirt. It's like a Gorg thing. So, they really don't test it. Do they test it?
Test what?
The ship.
No.
They just get all the parts, put it in, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I kind of like the sequence where they kind of like, they loaded him in.
But it's scary because
And then they got the floor parted, and you kind of drop down. I really like that sequence. You kind of drop down, and then he's switches, and then he drops, and then what happens?
the ship.
Oh my gosh, the ship almost didn't make it, and he kind of flew out, and so it's just a two ship race,
Yeah.
and they race around, and
Oh, remember he was talking about like in the judge thing, like the judge, like remember in that the little Mike.
oh yeah.
He's like I.
Oh, Jaeger, you mean?
Yeah, Jaeger.
He's the judge.
No, the judge of like he's still in touch.
Oh yeah, he's kind of like his like mechanic. They do, they do that like in stock car. You know that?
What's racing?
Stock car racing. Like where they go around in an oval, and they have a pit crew. And the pit guy talks to the driver and said, "Hey, maybe you come and change your tires." So it's kind of like the same thing here with the Fireball in this race. So what did you like about the race? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like when he drops.
Oh yeah. Ah! Yeah, it's crazy. But then Jaeger's like, "Hey man, don't
get
push,
cocky."
don't get cocky."
Yeah. He didn't say that.
Hey, speaking about which, what was that show you were watching? The Total, whatever it is, Total.
I didn't watch it today.
No, that one little Netflix show you watched. You're like, "Hey Dad, there's a Star Wars reference."
Oh yeah, don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're pulling it all out, man.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's like, don't push the Fireball because, again, like Niku said, the Fireball tends to explode, So he didn't want to push it too much.
But he did.
And he did, but he made it through the last ring. He finished the race, and that's all that matters. He had to finish the race, which he did.
Didn't he fall down?
And he kind of blacked out. He went into they call that in ship, they went into tailspin,
Yeah. Yeah.
So he wakes up facing, himself, and there's Tordoza's in the quarters. Jaeger tells him he survived, which is great. Tora says, "I'm glad you didn't explode."
And she's smiling.
And she's smiling, yeah.
And he said, who's the little green guy?
Nico. Yeah.
She's like, you didn't even get a single scratch.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it was cool. We were kind of.
Oh wait, you forgot 2 parts.
2 parts. Okay.
Remember, he got sad and he got sad again. Remember?
Who? Cass.
Yeah, you talked to BB-8.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, Cass is basically a little bit over his head. Do you know what that means?
No.
He kind of means like.
I didn't do this right.
He's just like, oh man, I don't think this is all working out for me.
No.
Yeah. So kind of cool part. He finished the race. They have a little talk and saying, hey, you can do this. You got a job to do. But then we see Major Von Reg's TIE Interceptor.
Oh yeah, guys. He's like, I report to Phasma.
Yeah. So he's like, the communications officer welcomes Von Reg home. Now this is the same dude we saw when he was trying to take out Kaz right at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So welcomes home.
He was lost.
Yeah, and then helped to inform Captain Phasma that he's returned.
In, like, the first part, he was in outer space. Then he comes in, and I think I recognize that voice.
Yeah. So.
I think that was Commander Hux.
Commander Hux?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see Commander Hux.
Yeah.
So.
Remember?
So he's flying to what?
He's flying to the Empire.
Yeah, but it's Star Killer Base. And then what did we learn in Jedi Fallen Order? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. So that planet used to be Elam, okay?
Yeah.
And Elam is where all the Jedi went to find their kyber crystals. Remember? Remember where... Remember when, like...
It's so snowy.
No, who's the main guy in... Yeah, who's the main guy? Cal. Thank you.
Cal.
See, that's why I got you around. You remember these things. I don't remember these things.
Yeah,
all right, so Cal, remember when he's almost like frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Elam, that frozen planet. And then we came out and remember all those enforcers were there. Yeah. There was like three enforcers.
The chicken walkers are bad.
Well, yeah, the chicken walkers are bad.
Yeah, and then there's like the pilot comes out, and it's a officer. Yes.
No, but remember those dropships come down, and we looked, and there's a huge trench in Elam, and that was the start of Star Killer Base.
It was?
Yes, the First Order mined all that stuff for them. You crazy people.
Yeah. I do not.
So we
like
learned that.
chicken
Yeah, we learned that
walkers.
in.
You can call them chickens.
Why do they call them chicken walkers? What do you think?
Because they have long legs and they
Do they walk like a chicken?
Yeah, I think so.
Kinda.
Like,
yeah.
But with all of the missiles, without the missiles, the
gunner. Oh yeah. Oh wait, you don't think chickens don't have missiles?
Yeah. No.
No.
Well, both like somebody like put a suit with rockets, and he when he balks, shoots. He shoots.
What, lasers out of him?
Like no, like
he balks.
Like he puts this thing on, and has those, and when he balks, he just.
Oh, like rockets. I think you've been playing too many video games because chicken rocket firing.
No, like when he has that like the first one, like he is like in the front of him, like pew pew.
Oh.
Like those little lasers.
Yeah.
On the side, on his back, he has rockets.
Oh my gosh.
Or that's the end I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, it's in the front.
It's in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. So we got to see a little bit more of the First Order, so we know that this is happening.
That's before
Star Killer Base is happening, so we know that this is right around the same time.
You forgot
as
something.
The Force Awakens.
Remember you told me this is right before Attack of Clones.
Attack of Clones?
Yeah.
No. This is right before this is like happening with the Force Awakens.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Attack of Clones? No.
Yeah.
That's the Clone Wars.
Yeah, you
this
said
is Resistance. This is like because of Poe's in it. So Poe, this is like Force Force Awakens.
How do you know?
Last Jedi stuff. Okay, that's the time period. Because he mentioned Captain Phasma. We didn't see Captain Phasma in Attack of the Clones.
No, in Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. Well, Jedi Fallen Order is after Attack of the Clones because what happens to Cal? Order 66, right?
Yeah.
And his master dies, and he's got his lightsaber.
Oh,
Oh man,
yeah.
that was so sad.
Yeah, and then he used the Force.
That's right.
He killed all of his clones.
Yeah, and we did a lot of recaps
Yeah.
in our previous episodes, right?
Remember that the Master kills that clone?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so what are you looking forward to next week with Cass? Anything? You want to see more racing?
I think it's gonna go for a second try. Then he's gonna get all better.
What do you think he's got a spy on?
I don't know.
What are you spying on?
He's not spying.
Yeah, that's what Poe put him down there for.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll find out what he's supposed. No, Jaeger's a good guy. Jaeger's good, but there's got to be a bad guy on there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So you think? You know what? Here's what I think.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to recruit pilots to from the classes to the First Order. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, come on. That's the best one.
That's the best one. You think that's okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
All right. Cool. All right. So, well, we not saying bye yet. You goofball.
No, I want to play video games.
All right. Well, here we go. Well, we want to thank all the Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and
Rebel Princesses.
thanks again for listening to another episode of Big T
And Little T.
a Star Wars podcast. Are we sure? Are we a Star Wars podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We talk about Star Wars.
Triple Star Wars podcast.
Oh, the trip. That's right. Triple Star Wars podcast.
What about
Okay.
10 million? That's like
Oh, 10 million?
Yeah, it's like a triple like
Oh, like Triple Force Friday.
Yeah.
Well, we're triple Star Wars podcast. There you go. Bonafide.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put that on socials.
No, not bonus.
A triple Star Wars podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's at least a double because me and you.
Oh, yeah.
With Ellie, a triple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Triple.
if Mom's in here.
Oh, quadruple.
Oh,
We're the quadruple Star Wars podcast.
Or remember in Scooby Doo?
Yep.
When he was pointing at Blue Falcon, I'll quadruple you to point at you like this is
Oh
4.
yeah, Scoobs. That was a good movie.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. On the socials, Instagram, it's Big T Little LILT podcast. Twitter.
At gmail.com.
Almost there.
Nah.
Twitter, B Little
Okay.
LILT podcast. That's where you can find us. We got stickers. We want to hear from you. So comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcasts. You can email us at Big T Little LILT podcast at
gmail.com.
All right. You can drop us a question or give us a rating, and we will send you a. Oh, right. Not any other rating. A 5-star rating.
Maybe you should change that to a 10.
10-star?
Yeah.
That's a high. Apple does not go up to 10 stars.
Huh.
Maybe they should, huh?
Or 10,000.
10. Give me 10,000 stars.
Woo! Yay!
If they gave us 10,000 stars, we would definitely give them more than a sticker. But we got a sticker.
Yeah. Then, give us a 5-star review. We can give you a sticker and a pen, and Dad can give us some cards.
I can give you cards. Yeah, I got some 501st cards I can send out. I usually do, anyways. Yeah.
I need a Jawa costume.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I want to do an Ewok.
An Ewok.
Yeah.
Yub nub.
Yeah.
Dude, when we're playing Battlefront.
Yeah.
Remember when we were playing Battlefront this weekend?
Yeah.
And you were the Ewok in the Hoth level?
Yeah.
You're like taking out people.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And then what happened what was that the other day? When you're playing Battlefront, you got what?
Third place.
Third place?
Yes.
How old are you?
7.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell anybody else on that leaderboard that a 7-year-old got third place.
I'm telling everybody in the
Yeah.
entire world that I win. I get 110,000 money.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I will be waiting.
they know. They should know. Like
Yeah.
you did that all by yourself. That wasn't even.
Yeah, I did Darth Vader. I choke people. Like
What?
Yes.
Oh my
I
Do you-
even killed a little.
Do you remember when I was at Ewok and we were on the Death Star, and then there was two of us, and Darth Vader came around the corner and choked both of us?
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, not my little Ewok.
No.
So, anyways, you totally kick
No.
the hunter for the Ewok hunter is like super awesome.
Yeah, he's so small.
I know. He's a little furball.
Yeah, he's a little munchkin, like
Yeah.
my cousin, Jameson. He's a little munchkin.
Little munchkin. Little munchkin. That's right. Where
Don't-
were we at? Oh, yeah. You can drop us a question or give us a rating.
Yes.
10,000 star rating, 10-star rating,
No,
or a 5-star rating, and we'll drop you a
just do
sticker.
a 5-star. It doesn't let you. It doesn't.
I know, but maybe they could put that in the comments. Actually, a bona fide 3-time triple Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, you can.
10,000.
You can give any star you want,
That's right. There you go.
even your favorite.
Okay,
Or
so
you can go to the 10,000.
next week, guess what happens? It's episode 26. We're going through Resistance. And now remember, truly
Wonderful of a mind of a child is
Ooh, so close.
truly wonderful. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Truly,
Really? Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
truly wonderful. The mind of a child is.
there you go.
I was trying to say
You
that.
just- it's
I
that-
saw doll. I saw it, but I said.
You throw in that of again. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
true.
kind of hard talking Yoda, man. Yoda.
I was
Yoda's-
like looking on the bottom.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Bye.
I know. Right. Well, it's kind of hard talking about Yoda. Oh, that's the other thing, man.
Dad, how did you learn the Yoda voice?
All right, Yoda. I don't know. I just listen to Yoda all the time, man. We said there's a lot of things to celebrate. We had Empire was 40 years, right? A New Hope was 43 years. Return of the Jedi was 37 years. Lots.
What about the ninth one?
Ninth one?
Yeah.
That hasn't even come up a year yet. Yeah.
Year?
Yeah. We haven't because it came out in December, so we still got a little bit. But there you go. Lots of things to celebrate. It's always Star Wars Day around here.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You can
And
play video games as Star Wars.
that's true. We
Yeah,
just talked
guys.
about that.
If you're one of your daughters or sons are playing it,
Yeah.
and see if it says how do you spell Tizon?
TI4ZOD.
Yes.
That's
If
the
you
game.
if you see that, you
That
can,
might be you.
yeah. If it's a good guy, you can stay with me.
That's right.
If I die,
Yeah.
in Star Wars, take somebody whoever shot me.
Yeah.
Get revenge.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, there's only one
And
way
I'm
to
gonna
end
try
this.
to find you.
Yeah, there's only one way to end this.
May the
Force
force
be with you.
always.
Ways. Bye.
I don't know.